Okay.
Good morning. Welcome to Flosstube number 2 with Crafty Cottage Stitches. Today is Saturday, October 24th. I'm Heather.
I'm Jeanette. And good afternoon, or wherever you are.
That's true. Good evening. Yes. If you're watching us later in the day.
Have
Welcome.
a wonderful Sunday. I don't know.
Yeah. Welcome to our channel. Thank you everybody that watched Flosstube number 1, and sorry about the volume. We will get the kinks worked out eventually.
And the video cutting off, and
yeah,
not knowing where to look, and all that.
So. All around awkwardness. Thank you for all your really nice comments and subscribing to our channel. We ended up getting a lot of subscribers, a lot more than we were expecting.
Definitely.
We're over 500 already, so that's really exciting, and because of that we will have a small giveaway at the end of our video, so stay tuned for that. And we will get started with finishes.
Sure.
Right?
Yes. I actually had 3 starts.
Or what did we do this week? Do you want to talk about what we did this week?
Well, I started 3 things. They're all small, but I did finish a few things. So I was working on this, the Thanksgiving Comes Again. I can see that. Last time, so I'm gonna, and I did end up finishing it. Let's see if I can do that like that. I really only had the bottom.
I can see better, so I will go ahead and.
I really only had the bottom bit to do down here, so that's all done. I did order a frame for it because I didn't have anything in my stash that would work. So
there's that pattern again. And if you want to look more at the patterns, go ahead and you can pause on that or let us know. We're gonna be better about listing below our video what patterns we've talked about if we remember. And what fabric did you do that on?
Oh, that's on Light Oatmeal Ada from the craft store. I think it's Charles Craft. 18 count. It's my favorite for Prairie schoolers. So my other finish, it's by Shakespeare's Peddler, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chart. And I actually ordered it, and it was a download. So, and I ended up. We need to get a piece of paper, but I finished it. I think, is that upside down? There we go. I did end up finishing it. I didn't put the words in it because I thought I was going to actually make it into a pillow, but I think I actually might end up framing it.
So you're going to put the words on it?
Yeah, I think I am going to put the words on it now and frame it, and then do it on a 40 count and make it into a pincushion. So this is done on a 36 count 2/2, which is very tight, just antique white linen. So, and I think it's really beautiful, and it was really a fun stitch. So, and then I had a fully finish, which was actually a start too. It came out of this Prairie Schooler, which is one of my all-time favorites, and I did just the little turkey in the middle there. And that's a lot of stitching, which I didn't think it was going to be. It was one of my starts last week, and I think it turned out super cute. I love it. I honestly thought I would be, I'll do that in a night or two. It actually took 3 days of a lot of stitching, and I think he turned out really beautiful.
I like the pumpkin, like by itself too.
I do too.
It would be really cute.
So, and this is one of, I'll show you what I put it in. It's just one of these, I don't know, they're like
shadow boxy
frames from Hobby Lobby. They're like $2.99, and you buy them, they're less than $2 to finish on. So
they have a lot of seasonal ones.
Yeah,
well,
and
seasonal, I guess.
And there's
yeah.
Welcome Friends and all that. So, and then I did put plaid on the back because I think I want to put him into a tiered tray. So, and I have a lot of scrapbook paper that I need to use them. So, but I think he turned out really cute.
He's really cute. I might do him too.
I love him. So that is my fully finished for the last 2 weeks.
And I have one fully finished, It's actually, well, that's not true. I have one finish. It is my pattern from my Etsy shop at WhiteHouseStitchery.
So cute.
This is my Happy Hollow 9 patch. Last video, I just had row 1 done because I released them 1 row at a time on my Etsy shop. And so the last 2 weeks I worked a lot on this to get row 2 released and now row 3. So they're all available on my Etsy shop. I have some ideas for finishing, and I kind of wanted to see what everybody thought. It fits perfectly on this jar sign that my mom picked up at Walmart that we talked about last time. I think it's a Christmas. It's like a yard stake.
Did you paint it?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
It needs another
Super
layer
cute.
of paint. There's the code on that if you're interested. From Walmart. It fits perfectly on there. I did it a little big. I just have it mounted on some chipboard and it's just taped on the back. It's not, you know, permanent yet. I like the way that it pops against the white, but I don't really want to add anything else to it because I don't want to take away from the stitching. So I feel like I'm kind of wasting the jar a little bit. And so that's one idea. Or I have this homespun fabric that I stole from my mom.
Yeah.
That kind of matches perfectly.
I love that.
And I've thought about doing this in the background and then just probably having to make our own frame because it's, you know, I would want it to be the perfect size. Do like a chippy white frame just so it still has that pop from the white. But then I also get the homespun behind it.
I kind of like that.
I kind of like that too. That's what I'm leaning towards. Plus I kind of have some other ideas for the jar.
Yeah, for Christmas.
Yeah, specifically for Christmas.
So cute.
So that's what I probably will end up doing. But if you like that pattern and you want to pick that up, it fits perfectly on the jar if you like it that way. So that, again, is my Happy Hollow 9 patch on my Etsy shop. WhiteHouseStitchery. So that's what I did a lot of this week. So that is the only finish I have besides non-cross stitch stuff. So
We did do some craft.
we did, yeah.
Just slight, a little bit. Oh, and I sewed some.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me move this stuff.
Honestly, starting the videos got us really inspired and
I
kind of lit a
did.
fire under us.
Because I may have actually just finished the Prairie Schooler and maybe have done, I don't know.
Played Toon Blast.
Hey! I like my Toon Blast. So I do have a whip.
I have several whips.
Okay. Oh, I forgot my owl. Oh well. Oh well.
What owl?
My owl.
Did you work on him this week?
Yeah, last week.
Well, go get him.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's right. So I do have a, oh, you know what? I should have explained this better. I actually, this is on, he's got batting behind him. I just kind of laced him over some batting covered cardboard, I think I had. And then I hot glued him in. So I'm sorry, I didn't explain that very well, but that's what I did for him. He actually, it's like he was made for this frame.
Yeah.
He's perfect, so.
And is he on that same Ada as the last one?
No, this is on 32 count Vintage Maritime White, which is a stunningly beautiful, I hope I can find more of it, linen. So he works really good on 32 count.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Or 16 count Ada, he would be perfect in this one.
He'd be really big if you went.
Not on a 16 count.
Well, no, the other way. If you went like 18 or
then he'd be smaller.
14.
He wouldn't fit as well. So 14 count, I don't think he'd fit in this frame, or he'd be stuffed.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, he would be
bigger.
big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And this is done on 32 count Belfast Stormy Night, but I copy dyed it because I wanted the modeling, and it was a little blue. It was like denim-y
it was
color.
modeled, but it
had a blue tint to it. Yeah, so
My
I
piece
copy
was
dyed
grayer.
it. Just copy, not tea, because I wanted it more of like a
brown.
blackish
we need
modeling.
to find a tea that's got a not so orangey
Yeah.
tint to it. So, all right. So, what are you working on?
Okay, so can I have this pattern, the Peddler?
This one.
This one. I also started the antique scissors and spools. I did not get it finished yet, but I got some on it.
It's
some
so
done
pretty.
on it. That's Shakespeare's Peddler.
Yes.
And I did this. I did 1/2. I wanted to do it smaller because my mom did hers first, and we had an idea to do like a pincushion size pillow a little bit, but hers turned out big, and so I thought, well, I'll try 1/1, but it looked terrible. I started it here at 1/1, and it's just like,
Can you see that?
smushy. So I decided to do 1/2 instead. I don't know what size it'll end up being. I mean, I do, but I think I'll still do a pillow with it. I think it's pretty and dainty. This we dyed ourselves. Rit dyed. I think it's 32 count.
Probably.
32 count Rit dyed.
What we were doing.
And I love it. This is like my favorite color. So
It did turn out. It's probably
turned out
multiple
really pretty.
colors. We probably did aqua and green, and because we were experimenting.
Yeah.
So we'll start writing that down. But
So yes, I love how that's turning out.
yeah, I love that linen. It's
She's
beautiful.
fine, babe, if you want
She's okay for now. We'll holler if she.
And then the other one I started was the Stitching with the Housewives Gobble, the What's in My Cup Gobble.
That is stinking cute. It's like one of my favorite ones they've done.
I know. I think I'm going to do the turkey by itself.
He would be cute on just a little pillow.
On
to
a
go
little
in
pillow. Yeah, because I want to do a bunch of little pillows for a
Baby.
bowl.
Hey, sweet baby.
So this is what I have
Oh
done.
yeah, that's yours. You can play with that.
And honestly, when I was doing it, it kind of looked like I was stitching a toilet.
It does look like a toilet.
But it won't look like a toilet when it's done. I like stopped doing the white because I wanted to add green in because it was like a toilet. So I wanted to be a little bit more inspired by it, so I did that. This is also, I believe, 32 count.
Probably
Maybe
gray.
28 count even weave?
No, that's linen.
32
Is
count.
it?
I don't know. It's hard to tell because we dyed them one day.
And so they changed all the holes are different. Maybe it's
From
in-
here on out, we'll know better about the
Yes.
fabric, but
But that was like
it's
a
probably
day of,
32 count because she had a lot of 32 count fabrics.
Yeah, it's uneven weave. You're right.
It is an even weave.
I think so.
Um,
Normally I can look right at it. That
Rit
one's kinda
dyed
different.
and tea dyed because you can see the modeling on it. It's really pretty.
We did some green, we did some aqua, some blue, and if the blue were too blue, we'd tea dye it. So it's really.
We did a lot of experimenting. That was
We
like,
should have wrote it down
last
because
summer.
now that color is beautiful and
and we don't know what it is.
we don't know
so.
what it is. So
She just
Okay,
climbed up into that
we
chair.
have to go save a baby from killing herself. What are you doing? You can keep going. Hess.
Okay.
Let me see you. You get to go back out and be with Dad. You want to go see Dad?
Okay, and the next one I worked on and got
You can come see the there.
quite a bit of the cup done on this one. Sorry, this pattern's wrinkled because my daughter got a hold of it. It is the other Stitching with the Housewives, What's in Your Cup, Which Please? And this one I showed last time, and I talked about the colors that I did the cat because I wanted it to be
Oh my gosh.
the same color as my kitty cat. And I posted a picture on my Instagram with her sitting next to it so you can see that it looks just like her. I got quite a bit done on the cup. I'm doing the cup black instead of the white. And then I'll do, obviously, the back stitching in white. I think it's turning out really cute. I changed a lot of the colors. No, I changed the color of the cat. Oh, yeah, I did. I changed the hat color. I changed her face color. And
Are you doing that in DMCs?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I do most of my stuff in DMC right now. I have a couple things, projects coming up that we're going to do in Fancy Floss, but right now I do DMCs. And
We don't have, our local needlework is
2 hours
2
away.
hours away, so it does, we order a lot and they just don't have it right now. So.
And I did her, I keep wanting to say skin color, her fur color, in a variegated DMC. Just one strand of that, and then one strand of like a silvery color.
I'm so caught.
And once yeah, it's really cute. And once I finish her, I'll post the colors that I changed on my Instagram.
So cute.
Or if you want to know, just leave a comment and I'll let you know. Put that in there. And then I worked a little bit on a tiered tray. We have not been super good about it yet, but
I was the first day. And
we will be better about it probably after the first of the year, after our Christmas
I think it's
stitching.
because I know I'm not going to finish it this year, so I kind of wanted to do, I really wanted to do that turkey. I've wanted to do them for a few years.
Yeah. So this is Madame Chantilly, Celebrate Autumn.
So cute.
We, after the first of the year, will be better about doing tiered tray Tuesdays. We've decided to do tiered tray Tuesdays because we have a lot of these patterns. And this one is super cute.
Very.
For some reason, I was having a hard time getting started on it. I wasn't loving stitching it at first, but then when I picked it up this week, I was really having a good time. So I finished the owl, and he's really cute.
So cute.
I started the leaves and the apple. I've changed a couple colors on this. I think everything's changed except for the colors of the owl.
Yeah, he's perfect.
Yeah.
I think it's just because of the fabric we're using. We're using
Confederate gray.
Yeah, Confederate gray, 32 count.
32 count.
Which is one of my favorite fabrics. It's beautiful.
And all of her charts, I think, they're charted for DMC. Aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, her stuff's charted for DMC, so I'm using DMC except for the branch. The branch was charted to be the same color as the owl, like this brown here, and I didn't really want that to be the same, so I am using Brown Bear.
Oh yeah. I think I just went up a color.
Gentle Art Brown Bear on the branch.
I changed that too. And I think do I have a couple apples in the branches? I don't remember.
I think so. You were further than I was, but then
I do have all the leaves
and
done, so
got kind of excited when I was whipping him up.
Well, once you get the owl done, it's stinking cute.
I almost stopped because she has a little owl pillow done, and I kind of want to do that too. I'm really into pillows lately. I've never made one, so everybody's been doing that, and I really want
cute. Well, and that's
bowl full of pillows.
I actually thought the turkey was going to be a pillow, but he's charted to go inside of a frame on the actual chart. I'll show you. So right here, he's actually inside of a frame. So when you have him stitched, you don't really realize until you're all done, he's flat on the top. So I thought I just didn't look good for a pillow, so that is what I just decided to put him in the little frame. You have more?
I do.
I don't. I have one.
I know, I'm kind of obsessed with starting stuff. This is not it. Where's
I actually
the
started
Prairie Schooler pattern. Oh, here it is.
I started 3 things. I never do that. But I did finish 2 of them, kind of sort of. Oh my gosh, that's cute.
You got a lot done on it. So I started this yesterday. This is Prairie Schooler Thanksgiving Comes Again. This is the one that she finished the last week. I want to stitch some of these little guys as little pillows. I really like the squirrel, the corn, and the pumpkin. I don't love the turkey on this one. I prefer the turkey that she did, so I would probably stitch him up as a little pillow.
I don't know. It might be cuter in person. It's hard to tell.
That's true.
But if you're doing pillows, fine.
Yeah. This is how much I got done. And honestly, it's turning out a lot smaller than I was expecting it to, so it's going to be a little pillow.
Oh, is that the rest of that Stormy?
I think so.
It looks like the Stormy.
This isn't cut. Yes, this is the other one you gave me because you didn't love it. Yeah. So this is not copy tea dyed, but this is also Belfast Stormy Night Gray. 32.
No, it's tea dyed.
It is?
Yeah, I tea dyed it.
Oh, okay. So it is tea dyed. She tea dyed it.
Just
that's why it feels
bit.
kind of crusty.
Yeah.
I
That's why it has this all over wrinkle. You can tell I stuck it
Oh,
in.
okay. So it will be kind of small.
But that'll be fun.
It'll be really small,
You can leave
but
a border around
yeah.
it. It'll be really cute.
I'll do a border on it. It'd actually be really cute as just like a tiny pin cushion too. So
That's true.
I haven't decided how I'll do it, but it will be some sort of pillow. And I changed the orange and the red because I didn't have the orange, I know that. And I really like this color. I think this is 921.
Probably.
DMC
That's
921.
Like, oh, awesome orange.
Mm-hmm. And this is 3777, this red. I really like this red. That's also the color that I changed the apple on the Madame Chantilly tray. So I really like that red. I might have had the red that it called for, but I preferred this one. And then I think the rest, oh, the brown, actually.
Is that 37?
This brown is different, too.
Is that the 3771 or whatever?
No, the 3771 is going to be the border. This is a different brown. $30.31.
Oh, that's good.
It's very good. So there's going to be a little squirrel in there. I have a fat little squirrel that just broke into my bird food on my front porch and has been eating it for like the last 3 days. So I kind of wanted to stitch something squirrely.
Well, it's kind of that time of year anyway.
Yes.
So. Do you have any other stitching?
I don't have any other stitching widths.
Okay, so I actually started this one this week too. It's Little House Needleworks. I have loved this pattern for such a long time. Stitching in the Lake, Marlene, on her very first video, she showed this in a project bag, and I've always wanted to do that. So apparently I start everything now. So
made into a project bag.
Yeah, it's made into a project bag, and it's so beautiful. I actually started it twice because I have a problem with picking fabric, and I love this fabric. It's flax linen by, I think, 36 count, I think. So like art or whatever. It's flax. I started it twice because when I started it the first time, I did 2 strands, which on 36 count on this flax it's terrible. I couldn't work on it at night because the holes were closing up and the house looked bumpy and lumpy. So then I decided to start it over with one. And I don't love the coverage. I wish it was a 32 count, but I didn't have that. And I love this linen. It's gorgeous. So anyway, that's the work. And this will be put into a little project bag.
Do you have the fabric picked out for that?
No, not yet. I think it has to be all done because there's greens and
It's very
a
pretty.
pink color. I'm changing the greens to a little bit less limey, and yeah.
That's a good Christmas
I
present
should have
for
been
somebody,
done
too.
with it because I actually had it, I don't know, halfway done, and the house just looked terrible. I would stitch on it at night. I'd wake up in the morning and pick it up and I'm like, oh, that is so bad. So
Are you doing the little lady on it?
Yep.
She's
A
cute.
shepherdess because she's got a little sheep.
She's cute.
Yep. So that is my only other stitching. We've kind of just been trying to finish stuff up because next week or November 1st I am going to stitch all Christmas. So I wanted to finish my fall stuff that we had going on. So
Yep. Now we're going to talk about
sewing.
sewing. Yeah. So we were inspired to get some sewing done. I really don't know why.
I don't know.
I needed more project bags.
I've been seeing a lot. So
And because we're doing the videos, I've been inspired to just be busy like every night after Evie goes to bed, really, instead of just sitting there. And so I've really worked on my stitching spot.
yeah,
what's
she
it
did.
called?
She set up her stitchy spot.
Yeah. Normally, I mean, there's a spot at the end of my couch. I always kick my husband to the other end of the couch because it's where I have
There's a light.
2 separate lights shining on me. But like I set it up with a table and everything yesterday, and we bought a few things that we'll show you in a minute here to make it cute and get it all organized. But because of that, I wanted to have really cute project bags.
Well, they're setting out, so. And hers is they're two. I made a couple and she made one, and they're completely different.
Totally different. I
kind of different.
really like Erica Arndt. She has a YouTube
and
channel.
We'll definitely
link that below. She has great tutorials on all kinds of stuff, really.
So many different bags.
So many bags.
Tutorials.
Just like little quick sewing projects. I didn't follow it exactly because I already had this patchwork. I already had these all sewn together. So I just kind of took one of her tutorials, and I'll link that below, and made it my own. Like, she talked about how to do the lining on the inside and the zipper.
And it's basically just a guideline because you can do it any size depending on
And it has a lining.
your front piece. So
Yeah.
super cute.
I love how it turned out. I had never made a bag or sewn.
You didn't make your mom one.
I know. Well, maybe this one. We'll see. This is...
I mean, I did give you the charm pack.
I know. Okay, so I love this so much. I love the colors of this. It's really vintage.
So pretty.
This is Corey Yoder Hollyberry. And it was just a mini... What is that? A mini charm pack?
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? My mom got it for free in one of her Etsy orders. They just threw that in before the fabric was even available.
Yeah.
So...
And I stupidly gave
she gave it to me, and it came with
that's
like
okay.
this colorway, and then it also has gray, like grays. This is like a grayish color, but then it has like darker grays, and I have that set out on a project board to sew those all together. So I'll have one that's more of like a gray color. But I'm really into low volume stuff, and I feel like, I mean, there's red in this obviously, but it's a medium volume.
kind of a cherry red.
I love it. It's very vintage.
Very vintage.
And then I just have this like ticking on the back. It's my first
You did an awesome bag.
I'm just trying to think. Any finish, really.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I can
no.
sew. I mean,
You've sewn stuff.
I've
made
sewn
things.
stuff, but I don't know if I've ever really completely finished anything.
I'm sure you have.
I have project ADD, so I get inspired and I get like the top of a quilt done, and then it gets folded up and sits in a bin somewhere.
Yes, but every
This is-
quilter does that.
This is the first time I've quilted
beside me,
anything, too. So it's not perfect.
That was fun.
The points don't match necessarily on the squares, but I love it. And it inspired me to dig through my fabric and find other fabric
So cute.
and get other ones started.
For your
So
mom?
I have tons of this fabric. I think it's
What
cute.
is that?
It's
that's
Bonnie and Camille.
Yeah, Bonnie and Camille.
I have old Bonnie and Camille that I got
That's like, yeah.
forever ago. You got me, it might have been that year you got me a sewing machine even.
In the book. Didn't I get you retro
Yeah.
vintage? So, yeah.
For
that's really
Christmas,
cool.
she got me all kinds of sewing stuff when I was like way younger. I don't think I even lived here at the time. I think I lived out of state. And she got me all kinds of stuff, like a layer cake. There was a charm pack.
That's
like
right.
multiple charm packs
Now
and
I
layer cakes.
remember.
So there's like a ton of this fabric that I have, and it's adorable. And I had started a quilt. Not well. And I just had like one strip done of it. Well, now I cut it all apart this week because I want to
That's
make
okay.
a project bag out of it, because I'm like, I'm never going to finish
We're
this.
kind of into bags right now. So.
I had just added some of this white on white fabric. So I had that all cut up. I was really terrible. I used to be really terrible about cutting all the fabric first. And then, oh, I'm going to make this quilt. And then I never do. And so now I have fabric that's all cut up, and I'm not going to make that quilt. But I can cut it into 2x2 squares and make project bags. So I've got a ton of this. I'll be making a ton of these. And then I had like a hollyberry green left that I just tossed in there.
So cute.
But I think it's cute and Christmassy, but then also...
I thought it was the same. Well, I don't have my glasses on.
when it's
so-
not Christmassy, I think it'd be really cute for like a
Summer.
like a strawberry pattern. I mean, not that I'm picky about having...
But that's
having
kind of
to
why
have-
you make the
yeah,
different project bags to kind of mix up, you know.
I was
put your stuff in.
picturing the June trucking along because...
Oh, yeah, because it's got strawberries.
I think I will end up stitching that one because it has strawberries. I don't think I'll stitch all of those, but I really love that one. And I think it would be perfect with... This would be perfect with
So
that.
cute.
And then now you have your project bag that you did.
I did. I made 2 of these. What I did is I bought a charm pack of the Midnight Magic from April Rosenthal. one of my favorite Halloween lines of all times. So I bought
So cute.
It's so cute. I bought, it's got kitties all over it. I bought one charm pack, cut it up into 4, and I had 2 yards of this gingham. And so I added the gingham in to kind of make, you know, to make it sense. Makes sense about that. But I actually made it this size for a reason. It fits most patterns. It probably won't fit like a Prairie Schooler, but I have a box that I'm going to keep these in. I used just regular cotton batting on the front, but I did put the fusible fleece on the back. So they're pretty stiff. They actually stand up pretty good. And I made Heather one too. And out of that, I cut it, because I cut it in 4, I decided I had enough to do like a table square. Well, that works.
Perfect.
And I wanted to try putting
Rickrack
on it, so excuse the mess on the outside. I don't cut that off until I bind it. So yeah, so I threw the rest of the other half of the charm pack into a table, and I think it's, I don't know, about 28, I don't know, about that big. So,
is it a tablecloth, or are you going to give it to Evie?
Either a baby blanket for Evie's dollies, or depending, she'll probably take it off the table anyway. But so I wanted to try the rickrack because some of the quilts I have, I wanted to do that, and it's super easy. I mean, there's all kinds of tutorials for that, but
it's very cute.
So I was hoping to have it bound and done, but 2 weeks went by really, really fast.
It really did.
So, yeah.
And the project bag I made will not fit patterns in it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's cute for like scissors and stuff. I do have my, not that it matches the season, but I have my Gobble cup going in here. And I just like set this up like this, but after I'm done using it for this, I'll just use this for scissors. And
can I see that? It'll actually fit this quite well.
It would if I folded this, but I didn't want to fold it because it's cute.
So this size, it's 5 by 5, and these are 2.5 inch squares. So it really, you have a lot of room for all your threads and what have you, with a, you know, not the big cardboard.
And this will definitely fit most patterns, I would
so.
say. Like, most patterns are about this size.
I
Besides Prairie Schoolers that are big.
I think if you put a thing like this on the top.
I wasn't planning on doing that, but I might do that.
Yeah, then you would definitely be able to put some of the bigger ones.
I have a hard time, even with the ones that you made before, fitting the Prairie Schooler in. Oh, I could do it if I tuck and then pull it under the zipper.
I think part of that is because I didn't put the stiffer batting in the back, and so they're very soft. And
this one I didn't do interfacing. I did batting on both the front and the back, and I just did it kind of as like a quilt as you go type, because it's a quilt as you go bag that Erica Arndt did a tutorial on. I already had this put together, so I just slapped it on the batting and quilted over the top of it. And
which is all I did on mine.
Yeah, if you have basic sewing skills,
she will guide you through.
She will guide you through. You might have to play her videos a couple times because she is very good and she knows what she's doing. She does talk a little quick sometimes, but
I get that.
You could probably slow it down. I just watched it like 8 times in a row while I was running around with my daughter, and finally it, you know.
I do that.
I made the plan. Yeah, I do too. Then I just kind of made the plan as I was, you know, playing with my daughter, and got it done.
Okay. So what are you? We did this. I found. So we're gonna move on to. Should we do crafty stuff and then haul? Yeah, we'll do that. I just wanted to. I found these super cute boxes at Hobby Lobby. It's called a wood basket. It's from the wood pile. And what I needed this for is to sit next to. That kind of is more perspective though.
Yeah.
I needed this to sit next to my stitching spot. I keep, this is my my little garbage can. I keep that in here. And I needed a place to put my fancy floss, because I keep it in bags. So when I'm working, I can just set them in here. I put scrapbook paper on the bottom in an effort to use up all my scrapbook paper, which will never happen in my lifetime. But I think it turned out really pretty. These are on clearance at Hobby Lobby.
They were like
$4
or something like that.
Yeah, 4 and some change. So.
And they're raw wood.
Raw wood, super cute.
She bought me one too, and I have painted mine white, but I haven't decided what I want to put on the bottom. I think I might.
I actually love it. It looks like an old.
It's really, really cute
sewing tray or something. I really love it. And these fit in here perfectly. Yeah, so I can line them up and then have them not slide off the table because I've got them stacked there. So that was kind of the reasoning behind that.
And also, if I come over with my daughter, she can quickly toss stuff in that basket
and
get it up out of the way so she doesn't throw it on the floor or do whatever. She also bought me one. I've painted mine white. I haven't decided what I want to put on the bottom. I'm thinking about doing fabric, but I want to. I don't think it would lay nicely. We talked about this.
Yeah, I think you'll have to.
I'm gonna wrap it around like a piece of foam core or like a piece of chipboard. I might even do batting to make it kind of poofy.
That'd be cute.
Be cute.
Like I used to do baskets.
Mm-hmm. So. I used to collect vintage sheets, like with the pretty little pink and aqua roses and yellow and stuff, and I have a really cute one that I love. I actually have like yardage of one that I love that I got on Etsy, and then I found that sheet, the whole sheet, in a thrift store, so I won't be cutting into the sheet. I will be using the yardage to to cover the bottom because it would hurt me to use
really
it.
Hoarders
I
and
love it so much.
So.
But that's going to be perfect for my stitchy area that I just set up. I'll just set it up on the table. Unfortunately, my daughter can reach it, so she was doing that last night. She was yanking it down. I was testing if she could get it, and she can, so I can just put it up somewhere high.
I wish
when
they'd
she's
had an extra
awake.
one, and I could have done her up one. But
that would be cute.
They only had.
They're not flimsy, I wouldn't say, but they're not.
The handle, you can definitely put stuff in and lift it, but
not for like a toddler to rough around with.
Sit on and shatter. So.
Yeah.
This is the other box I found, and this is why I made my. It's really, man, that looks pretty on there. I stained it. That's the raw. It's also from the wood pile from Hobby Lobby. Oh yeah, you have the tag on there still. And they were having like they had a 40% off their wood stuff that day. I think. I stained this with English chestnut. But a fair warning, if you're going to be staining this very porous wood, I would use a wood conditioner. It grabbed it weird, if you can see. Oh, it looks terrible.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it's not as bad in person, and I'm okay with it. I love the handles, but I also lined that on the bottom because that was terrible. It really grabs.
It's a different
porosity. This side looks. You can see.
Yeah, it feels rougher.
It doesn't look as bad in person, but I'm okay because this. I mean, I think it's pretty. But that's why I made. Where'd you have your?
Yep, that's why she made the bags.
Yeah.
This
so then they can sit like here, and then I have a notebook that I'm gonna keep in here, so because I really need to start taking notes when I watch Flosstube. And not just for the stuff I have to like immediately go by. It has to be for it's like, oh, so and so did that or whatever. So I need to get better about that. But
I need to get better about writing everything down.
Yeah.
Because I typically will change all of the color, not all of the colors, a lot of the colors on the stuff I'm stitching. But
you do.
I do. Because either I don't have a color and I'm really cheap and I don't leave the house ever.
She never leaves the house.
We stay home with our daughter and we pick up groceries and go to the doctors if need be, but that is literally it.
We're not quite that expensive, but she is. Anyway, so do you have haul?
But anyways, what was I saying?
We have to write stuff down.
Oh yeah. I want to be better about that. And sketching like ideas that I have.
Well, I have those cute notebooks. The little sewing ones. And I
have one too.
I know. I got you a pack.
Yeah.
So you should put it in there.
Okay. So this was actually part of the last haul. We just forgot to mention it. It's the Gobble
I can't
cup.
believe we forgot to mention that because it's so cute.
Oh,
I love it.
So we're going to show it again. And like I said before, I think I'm going to stitch him once I finish this whole whole pattern. I want to stitch him just by himself and make I don't know, maybe do like that frame, depending on, he's smaller than that, much smaller than that, but
put him on a bigger.
do a little pillow or something.
Pillow
Again. It cut off again because
there is a huge amount of learning to this Flosstube thing. You know, you think people just get on there, push the button, and say go, and you don't.
And if you have any tip, like, can you take a video that's longer than 40 minutes on iMovie without it cutting off? Let us know. I can Google that. I'll look into it.
And apparently we thought, oh, we'll be under 40 minutes.
She thought it would be 25 minutes. I thought she
like,
was crazy.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Anyways, Gobble.
Cute. Love it.
Oh, I got that from just their Stitching with the Housewives Etsy shop. And then I made an order because Flosstube has lit a fire under me and it has caused me to shop. And I'm cheap. I don't ever shop. She buys me everything and I owe her like $1 million.
She's taking care of me when I'm old.
Yeah.
I tell her that all the time. Well, this is gonna cost you now.
But in all fairness, I was ordering Christmas presents.
Good. Yay.
For somebody who I will not name on 123 Stitch, and I added this on because I saw Elizabeth Ann
can stitch. Right?
Elizabeth Ann can stitch, I think, is her Flosstube name. I love her. She's really cute, and she is on a Christmas kick right now. And she just made this. She just stitched this, I think, in like reds.
Yeah, I think the church was red, maybe.
I've always loved these because they remind me of Putz houses, and I have some really cute ideas for this. I won't stitch it in the colors that it's in because like I said, I don't normally do that. But I think I'm actually going to bead this a little bit where there's like the little, I guess, ornaments in the trees or maybe just like snow in the trees. I might do a little bit of beading, which I've never done before.
It's really cute.
I might even try sparkle floss. What is that called? Etoile?
I don't know.
DMC. Everybody's been using that.
Rainbow Gallery has some. I think I bought you some.
I do, yeah. But isn't that really hard to stitch with?
No.
Oh, okay.
Kreinik supposedly is.
What's that called? Rainbow
Gallery? I don't know. Because I buy stuff and I don't use it and I stick it in a container and
we'll let you know when I decide if I'm gonna when I finish that. I think I want to make this
sparkly thread.
Sparkly and vintagey and
yeah, really pretty.
I have a lot of ideas for that. I think it's really cute. And then it might get me on a kick to order all the other ones that are like this, that are on the little trays. But I thought it would be fun for Tiered Trade Tuesdays during Christmas time.
That's true.
And then we have another one that we'll talk about in the next video.
Yeah.
And then because I made that order through 123 Stitch, she sent me a free pattern too. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you what this is called. This is Hands On Design Christmas Eve.
Love it. I think that came out a couple years ago.
Yeah. And they're all kind of like on trays, or they remind me of like little vignettes you would put under like a cloche. They're really cute. Yeah. I
think I have one. A church under a cloche at Christmas
and I think
time.
It'd be really cute to kind of finish it that way, honestly. Underneath a little cloche would be adorable.
Yeah, it's really cute. I love it.
And this is the free one that she sent me, Coffee and Friends. And me and my husband drink a lot of coffee. This is not my colors, so I will think about how I want to do this.
That'll be cute.
And I'll stitch it up.
Near your coffee
Looks
bar.
like a quick little stitch up.
That's what I thought about the turkey too.
That's true. It is now that I'm looking at the back.
It's almost full coverage, but that's okay.
Almost full coverage.
Just the border.
Yeah.
That's okay. That'll be fun.
A 9-part caffeinated series, it says on the back. That's cute. So apparently there's a lot more of those.
Does it have the year on that?
2017.
Oh, so it's a couple years old.
Mm-hmm. It's very cute.
Yeah, I love it.
I think she meant to send me a free one on purpose. Unless it got stuck to the back of this one, then if so...
Or if you ordered it at 3 o'clock in the morning like she does.
No, I didn't order it on accident. That is... Okay, so I get up with my daughter at night because she doesn't sleep through the night. And she's a mama's girl, and she's still sleeping in my room, in her crib. And my doctor told me yesterday I should probably move her out of my room and I would sleep better. But...
I sleep just fine. So
I get up and when I'm nursing her in the middle of the night, sometimes I end up ordering things off of Amazon or Etsy or responding
I'm
to
up
comments
too, just
at
'cause I
3 or
don't
4
sleep.
o'clock in the morning. So if you're like, what is this
I
girl
know.
doing? I'm up with my baby. 'Cause she wants snuggles.
She'll send me a message and she's like, "Why are you up?" Because I'm old.
I'm up for a reason. Or my cat's walking around the house meowing.
Is that all of your haul this time?
Except for Christmas stuff. I can't show you.
You can. Anyway, so
Or I can't
was
show on the video
watching
because-
Brenda and the cereal starter, and Laura showed her amazing Halloween collection. We'll call it that. So I had to buy some Prairie Schoolers because I really didn't have any for Halloween because I haven't been doing it. And so
I've never been a Prairie Schooler person.
I know,
but
just
like,
this
all of a
year
sudden-
I've really been. No, I have for fall. I love their
See,
fall.
and I never was,
Their
and now
fall's
I'm
the
just like,
best,
oh my
so-
gosh, they're so fun to stitch.
And their Halloween really is the best. And so adding to my Witchy Wednesday for January, which I'm going to start, I bought a few Prairie Schooler Halloween. I'm not even going to start them this year because I'm not doing that. Christmas will be next week, so I got the Witching Hour, which I love.
So cute.
And then I got...
Oh, man.
Oh, you didn't see this one.
No.
She hasn't seen them yet. Boo Moon. Oh, I want to do
I was over Halloween until
probably
now.
every single one of these.
Definitely.
To
Oh,
do
I
a
love
Halloween.
this one in the middle.
I know. They're all so cute.
They'd be cool
I
sparkly.
love him. Love him. That's true. Like sparkly orange. Okay.
Or, no, I have finishing ideas
Yeah.
for them instead, too.
Cute. And because everybody has done this but me
And me.
when witches go wedding.
And I love all the little
I'm
squares.
kind of really hooked on the whole this size. When I did the other one, I really loved that.
That is a really good size.
I love it. So those are my next year's Witchy Wednesday plan purchases.
And you ordered those all from an Etsy shop?
Yeah, and this is from Etsy, a small shop on Etsy. So I kind of love that. We do that as much as possible. And I did order 3 pieces of linen because, oh my gosh, I have the hardest time picking linens. And the next one I show you, I needed to find a gray for. So this one is 32 count Smoky Pearl Belfast, which it's beautiful. That's actually the color it's showing up. What
Yeah.
I'm seeing is that color.
It's a touch like
Maybe,
greener
yeah.
a little bit.
And then I got,
There we go.
I don't know, whatever that says. I don't have my glasses on. Let me see. Is that?
32 count blue gray Belfast linen.
Which is very light, and I probably will end up tea dyeing this, but
Oh, I like it as is.
yeah, I know. For ornaments, maybe.
For that church.
That's true. And then I got, don't even know what that is on there. Graceful Gray. And this I love. There we go. That's about right there. So
I really love the 32 count.
I like 32 count because you can do 2 strands, and I like the coverage of that. My favorite's 40 count.
That I've never done.
Love it. 1 strand. 36 count I struggle with because I don't feel it gives enough coverage, but two strands is a struggle to get them in the hole. So
36 count.
yeah, I know I will do some with my needle and thread with the 36 count if she calls for it,
This one's
because it's
stiff.
supposed to be a little bit. Yeah, it's very.
Why is that?
Probably a witch old.
Oh, okay. I don't
depending
love
on the-
stiff.
I don't like fabric that basically,
Stands up on its own.
but it's okay if you put it in a frame though. If you put this in a hoop and work on it, you don't feel it. But I stitch in hand, and this is like crazy to me. But the color is really beautiful. So.
What did I stitch on that pumpkin one that's in my Etsy shop?
That was lamb's wool.
Oh.
And I actually started the gingerbread series on that, and
I know everybody loves that. I mean, a lot of people like
well,
stiff.
I think it's half and half. I think it just
Yeah.
depends. That one was fine because I had it in a big roll frame.
Yeah,
But
that would be fine if you're doing the poke method.
Yeah. Well, you
I
kind of
know.
have to a
Yeah.
lot on that because
I finally got kind of in a rhythm where I was able to do some sewing, but I think it was because I had it in my hands for a while, and I finally could.
Yeah.
It got warmed up or whatever.
I did buy this. And I actually, honestly, to goodness, thought they sent me the wrong pattern. Because if you see this on
1, 2, 3
Stitch or Back Quarter Shop or whatever, it does not have all these buttons on it. So when I open it up, I'm like, oh, they sent me the wrong thing. But it's not charted like that. It's charted just the cute little snowmen and snowflakes.
And it's on a beautiful, like, color.
Yeah, it's like on a
fabric.
Well, it looks like it online anyway.
Yeah,
so
like an aqua.
You can either do it, I mean, and I looked at the pattern. You can either do it kind of just a wintry thing, or to me this is cute. It's cute for kids. With all the different buttons. It does not come with the buttons, but the picture is with all these buttons. And that's a lot of buttons on there. So.
We're not really button people.
No, not for this anyway. But anyway, I was kind of, so if you look at this online, it's not going to look like this at all in the picture. But it's super cute with just the little snowmen too. So, and that's how I'll be doing it. So, and then I did a fabric purchase a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah. So I bought the Fat Quarter bundle. It is All Hallows Eve Figtree, because this is the second printing of this, and I wasn't going to miss out. I have a lot of it, but I really love this fabric. It's my between this one and the April Rosenthal. It's my favorite Halloween.
It's beautiful. I'm
not going to even cut into this or anything until summer next year. So, but I didn't want to miss out because they are selling out everywhere. If you love this fabric,
get it
because they don't normally even do a second printing. So I don't know. I suggest you get it. It's beautiful. Christy from Crosshatch Quilts has a quilt on her back wall that I've kind of been obsessed with. So, and I do have a lot of this. I have enough to do a back and a border, but I wanted all of them instead of just picking and choosing. So I'm kind of being a piggy, and yeah. So this will just be cute in my closet until next summer. Then I will do a Halloween or fall, because I think it goes both ways. I think it's kind of fall too with the grayish colors.
Well, you pull the black out of there, and definitely.
Yep. So what's your plans?
Work on everything that I showed you today, really. Finish a couple project bags.
I've been obsessed with I really want to make some more of those quilted bags. I have some other Christmas charm packs on order, so when those come in, I'm going to do that for Christmas.
Yeah. And
we're kind of getting our Christmas stuff ready to go. And I've been working on, like I said, organizing my little stitchy area. So I've been organizing my floss. I had it organized, but then I got some better ideas from her, so I need to just flip them all in their boxes. I put all my DMC on bobbins.
I do too.
I wish I could be okay with all the beautiful floss bottles that are holding the threads that everybody do. I can't.
Right, I can't either.
I have a very small area, and I can't have all that stuff just hanging. And wait, there's a baby. There's a baby in there.
And she
And I'm old school. Yeah, she grabs everything and fast.
Because she knows she's not supposed to have it.
Horrible, but she's 17 months old, so yeah.
So I've been getting this organized. This is just my working box. Before I would toss them all in my project bags, and then they were everywhere. And I like a lot of the same colors, and so if I was starting a new project or switching to another project, I would have to find what project bag the floss was in. But then she told me she just has a working box of them, and she just labels
and they're numbered,
each little hole.
Yeah, if you want different projects.
Yeah, so I just stick like on here you can see I have just a little thing that says ABC. It's for my winter ABCs, and now I have them all. And if I'm using duplicate of the same color, I don't have to shove them all in here. They're organized in my other box.
Especially if you're using your project bag for many different, more than one Halloween thing, which we'll be doing next year.
I haven't done that. That's a good idea.
I have them all thrown in there, so I can't. I don't want to say OCD, but
I'm a slob.
I'm not. She gets.
But I'm trying to be more organized, and my stitchy stuff is a lot more organized now. The rest of my house is a hot mess because I have a toddler.
You can see I have everything. I know where everything is in its place, and yeah, I can't do that. So.
But
Back
to get there finally, I went to organize my stitch or my fancy floss the way that she has it. Right now, I just have them all.
I just keep them in little
in a big
plastic
Ziploc
containers
with all of the organizing bags and stuff. I have just been waiting to
alphabetical
get them organized, and I have quite a bit more now, so I need to do that. So that's something I'll be working on this week. And I also want to start a list of the Halloween projects I want to do next year. Most likely ones that I want to buy over the next year.
I don't need to buy
get them
a
going.
single pattern, but
but there's a few that I've seen lately that I think it'd be nice to write it down instead of like rushing at the end of summer next year and realizing,
well, I
my
think
gosh, I wanted
we're
to do
kind
that.
of getting our stuff set up for January. Next month will be all Christmas, of course, but
Yeah.
we do want to start a rotation, so we'll have regular days.
I want to get my planner together.
The weekend I will always, I can't start like 50 different things. I can't. I mean, but I finished the, 2 of the 3 I started, so that's good. I have a quilt planned. I'm going to finish the little,
Halloween quilt?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that too.
Oh, what were you talking about?
No, this quilt.
Okay.
I put my name on a list to have a quilt quilted. And so I'm kind of I have quilts that are hanging here that are not done, but I want something new. And I've totally forgot to get I'll have to show it next time, the pattern. It's Yellow Brick Road by Atkinson Designs. It's been around forever. But I have this that I need to put into a quilt for my living room. And they're beautiful. This fabric line is called Serenity. It's by Gerri Robinson, Riley Blake Designs. It came out early this year, so
it is really, really pretty.
I've added a couple extra, but I think it would be pretty hard to find. She does have a beautiful line, Gerri with a G, of blues. So if you love blue and floral, because oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So this will go in my living room. I put my name on that list to have it quilted, which I've never done. I've always done my own. So I'm kind of on I gotta get this done, like next week. It could be a month, they call me. There's very long waiting list here to have, because of COVID, probably.
Probably.
Everybody's quilting, so I definitely want to have a quilt quilted by somebody, so that'll be fun.
Oh, and I went to
project bags. I
don't want to say it and have you guys hold me to it.
I want that for this, because I will show this, and it is Yellow Brick Road pattern I'm going to use, and I'm sorry I didn't grab it down, but you'll see it next time. So
I want to make like a table runner or something for my little quilty spot.
Oh yeah, that'll be cute.
And maybe if I get it cute enough, I'll eventually show you guys a picture.
No, we're going to show you the craft too, honestly, because
well, yeah, but
I have some fails.
Oh yes.
I almost didn't
mean like
that.
my corner, my like quilty corner. Once I get that cute enough, I'm going to show you if something's a hot mess that I made.
The tabletopper, which I'm not.
I think it's adorable.
I'm not proud of, but I haven't quilted in a long time. Actually quilted. I've made some tops, but I didn't always hit the corner, diagonal. But that's okay. I'm learning my machine, and so whatever. It'll be cute. It's going to be dragged around with the baby doll. So, and I think that's about.
Oh, giveaway.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway.
So. That's what I was going to ask you. I'm just going to say it on here. So for the giveaway, because we have 500 subscribers, thank you. Yes, oh my gosh. Crazy. I can't believe that happened. Now we're kind of like, we have to do this now because we have fans.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, like when we sat down last week, because I'm a fidgeter and I'm hyper, and sitting here is just really uncomfortable for me, but I was going to say, I can't do this, Heather. You're going to do it on your own.
Which I had a feeling she might do that. I was texting her the night before. I'm like, am I just going to have to do this by myself?
She did ask me like 10 times, I think.
But my house isn't cute, so I don't have like a spot to put myself in to take video.
But anyway, so thank you guys so much for not guys, everybody. Thank you, everyone, because I know there's, us
guys and girls,
women, children, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you. So anyways, we are going to be giving away a Etsy gift card. $25.
We wanted it to be open to everybody. Not that we wouldn't mail, because when we do, we'll mail anywhere. I lived overseas.
She will. I don't go in public.
Yeah, she doesn't go in public. She'll make me go to the post office, whatever. But I lived overseas.
I'll get my own little mailing system at home.
Say, oh, I wish I could get that.
Right.
So we're not gonna.
We want everybody to be able to have our giveaways, but I also understand that.
And I also don't want to go into the post office.
Some people don't mail international. Well, it's our expensive. Mailing right now is terrible and behind, and we want somebody to be able to get something immediately.
And small shops.
Yes.
Because we have used Etsy a lot through 3 o'clock orders in the middle of the night and PDFs. And
that way you're supporting small businesses. And, I mean, we order from a lot of, like, local needle shops that way on their Etsy page.
Yep.
Or just
whatever.
Individual people.
Buy what you want.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching.
So $25 Etsy gift card. Anybody can sign up for that. So in order to qualify for that, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like this video below, the little thumbs up, and leave a comment.
Is there rules you have to follow? Like you have to be 18 and all that? I've heard people say that. If you're supposed to be 18.
Be 18.
just to cover. I've heard a lot of people say that. So
okay, if you're 18 and older, but no matter where you live,
it's
go
totally
ahead and
fine.
Like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment below. Make sure you use the word Etsy in your comment. And why don't you tell us what you're going to do with the gift card?
Yeah,
it'd be nice to read.
And your favorite Etsy shop, because
because I want to know.
Yeah, because we want to know. We'll order
so I can favorite them. And then we normally are going to be doing these videos every 2 weeks, but because we are wanting to start Christmas stitching on the 1st, which is next Sunday, we are going to do a video next Saturday just telling you what our Christmas lineup is going to be. It'll be really short. Yeah. I think that's Halloween. Maybe. No, it will be. That is Halloween. And it's my husband's birthday, so maybe. we're waiting on a lot of our patterns to get here because we went on a spending spree after we did our video last time, and we're going to get it all organized and tell you what we're going to be stitching and probably what we're going to be working on crafty wise. Definitely, because I do have a couple quilts I want to, and I will pull the patterns for those. So. Yeah. And I think that's about it. Yeah. So next week, same time. For us anyways. Next week we'll do a video. Yeah, so subscribe if you want to, like I said, if you want to get an Etsy card. Sign up for our giveaway for the Etsy card. Subscribe, like, leave a comment saying Etsy and let us know where you want to spend that and what you're going to buy. And thank you for coming back. Yes. Because of all and hopefully our sound and us showing the patterns and everything is better. Yeah. We'll get better as we do this. It's a learning curve. More than we thought it. We thought we'd push the button and go. So. But we're not perfect. But then you then panic and it sets in. And then like, giggle oh and then your nose itches and whatever. So, whatever. We are our one word. I think is more like we're real. This is what you get. Definitely. A hot mess, so. And then check us out on Instagram. I'm at WhiteHouseStitchery. She's at Carly Court Cottage. I am terrible about posting. I'm good about posting. Yeah, she's really good. If you want to like look at stuff more in detail, I am posting some pictures of stuff on there, and then I'll let you know. That's where I'm going to be posting, like if I've changed colors. If you're interested in that, or if you want to go ask, what fabric something was on, you can ask me on there too. And then my Etsy shop is also WhiteHouseStitchery if you're interested in that. So, yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Like my mother says, make good choices. I wouldn't say that to them. I've always told her to make good choices. And I've always made good choices. Yes. All right. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.